Yes, so now we are discussing about oil and gas business. In that today we are discussing about sale of petroleum tankers. Sale of petroleum tankers is yet another profitable business that an investor who is looking towards investing in the oil and gas industry should consider this. It is capital intensive. Risk is also involved in the same way. Several problem Next point is several problem tankers on the roads. That don't mean that there is no market for petroleum tankers. What you need to do to get this type of business started is to negotiate with automobile companies that are into the manufacturing of petroleum tankers so that you can become their merchant. And next point is marketing is required. Distribute pamphlets and visiting cards to stakeholders, get a registration and take trade license also from local authorities. And they can market this is also to online also while sending letters also they can distribute pamphlets and distribute all these things and get registration and take a trade license also from local authorities. And next point is what companies own oil tankers. TK, EURN and STNG lead the biggest oil tanker companies list. Oil tanker companies specialize in the transportation and storage of crude oil. What are the different types of tanker ships? Based on the above principle, the tanker ships are mainly classified into Suezmax, Panamax, Aframax, very large crude carrier, VLCC, Handymax, Capesize, ultra large crude carrier, and ULCC, that is, and Handy. Next point is how many oil tankers are there in the world. Global fleet of oil tankers, petroleum tankers are paramount for transporting oil from the extraction site to the refineries or further onwards to distribution centers. And next point is who owns the most VLCC. Frontline Limited, founded in 1948. Frontline is one of the oldest shipping companies in the world. It is also operates one of the world's largest fleets of very large crude carrier vessels with more than 44 VLCs. And next point is how do oil tankers make money? In a contango market, prices in the short term are lower than in future months, which encourages traders to store oil for sales in the future at a higher price. Almost all the spot deals right now have floating storage tied into them. That is the only way to make money. And next point is how fast do oil tankers go? Deadweights of the largest tankers have gone up from 12,000 to 30,000 tons and speeds have increased from 12 knots to 16 knots. In some instances, speeds in excess of 16 knots have been adopted, but such ships were designed for special purposes. And next point is how is crude oil transported around the world? Petroleum is transported via rail cars, trucks, tanker vessels, and through pipelines. Which method is used to move this oil depends on the amount that is being moved and its destination. At what speed? Next point is at what speed do ships travel? About 20 knots per hour. The average cruise ship speed is about 20 knots per hour. A knot is a form of measurement that equals 1 nautical mile. A nautical mile is a bit longer than a statute or land measured mile. 1 knot is the same as 1.15 statute miles. And next point is oil really shipped in barrels? The 42-gallon standard oil barrel was officially adopted by the Petroleum Producers Association in 1872 and by the US Geological Survey and the US Bureau of Mines in 1882. In modern times, many different types of oil, chemicals and other products are transported in steel drums. And next point is why are oil barrels 42 gallons? Soon after America's first commercial oil well of 1859, a small group met in northwestern Pennsylvania and decided a 42-gallon barrel was best for transporting their oil when filled with oil instead of fish or other commodities. A 42-gallon tears weighed 300 pounds. That is the information regarding 42 gallons. This is the information regarding the sale of petroleum tankers. It is also capital intensive and as well as risk will be there and as well as profits also will be in the same way. Wishing you all the best.